I went from broken in debt in my 20s to escaping my 9 to 5 at the age of 32 and being in a position now where I won't have to work a day past 42 if I don't want to. I'm going to show you guys the process I use to achieve this and plan all of this out to show you how you can do it too. If you don't follow me already, I post one of these videos every single month just to show you guys my progress towards my goals, to keep myself accountable and essentially show you that I'm practicing what I preach when it comes to good money management and investing. Let's dive in.
So this is the tool that I started building 5 years ago when I decided enough was enough and I wanted more for me and my family financially. So what we're looking at right here is the monthly balance sheet. This is where we set our intentions at the beginning of the month by building our budget in these plan columns over here for all these different categories that you can see titled above. And then these actual columns is where we track our spend against our plan throughout the month to check how we're trending towards that plan, to know if we need to pivot as and when, essentially allowing us to make informed decisions about what to do with our finances through the month. Helps us stop overspending and helps us stick to our savings and investments goals, which leads me to this section. The most powerful part of this tab of the spreadsheet is once you've put your income and your expenses, your planned expenses in for the month, it's going to tell you exactly what your free cash flow is. That is the amount of money you've got to play with each month that you can put towards your debt elimination goals, your savings goals, emergency fund, investments, and all that kind of stuff. So if I hit undo, you can see that we utilized pretty much all of that. We left ourselves a 10% contingency down here for things just in case, which was lucky we did, because this month we were hit with a few mechanic bills for our car. You can see up here, car repairs came in at £648. Luckily though, we did have a sinking fund, which is set up over here, which we contribute £85 a month to. And we obviously included that as a transfer in to pay for those things, which brought us back into the green. So we actually pretty much had a completely level month, thanks to some good forward thinking and planning. Now, the other great thing about this tab of the spreadsheet is it shows us our income versus our outgoings, both planned and expected down here, as well as our expenses via different categories, and it automatically calculates our savings rate. So our target is to get up to 50%. At the moment, we're consistently above 40%, which we're very, very happy with. Now, the next tab of the spreadsheet is the yearly expenses. We track all of the same kind of stuff over here, so all of our monthly costs go into that one. However, we do track things like holidays, gifts, insurance, debt payments, savings, and income on a monthly basis, as you can see from these columns of the table here, just to get a running total through the year of exactly how much we've spent on these things. And this is really important for when it comes to planning your financial freedom goal, because you want to have a really accurate idea of exactly how much you're spending every year on these things, so that when you plan the kind of lifestyle you want to have in retirement, or when you become financially free if it's before retirement age, then you know pretty accurately what you're going to spend on this stuff, and you can forecast accurately, and it means you're not going to be living a lifestyle which you may have to end up restricting because you didn't do your numbers properly. So this avoids that. Okay. The next tab is the expenses and retirement tab. I'll run through this in a separate video later in the month, but this is essentially where you plan your financial freedom. It's where you calculate your FI number accurately and estimate your investment returns so that you can see exactly when you will be able to retire. Again, another video coming on that later in the month. The next tab is the savings tab, which we obviously use to track our savings and investments, which have been doing very well for the last year or so, as we know, because of the stock market, our house equity and assets. And again, we're starting from a brand new month, which is nice. So everything's nice and clean. Our debt tab, and also our net worth tab, which is automatically calculated based on the data from the previous 3 tabs. Now, again, for pretty much the 13th month on the trot, our net worth has grown, which is incredible to see. But the whole reason for this is because we track our finances this way in this tool. Without this, we wouldn't be able to have done this. It's the whole reason we've been able to, for me to be able to escape my 9 to 5, for us to eliminate over 80k of debt. We're also on track to eliminate another 70 grand of debt off of our mortgage next year as well. The whole reason we've been able to build a nest egg for our daughter, and all of our other goals essentially are being achieved because we track them this way, because by measuring everything in this way, it enables you to not only make informed decisions and better financial decisions as a result, but you ultimately end up making better subconscious financial decisions without even realizing it, because you know it's going to drive you closer to achieving your goals at a faster rate. So if you're not already doing this, I highly recommend you go and do it. I will leave the link to where you can download a copy of this tool today below this video, wherever you're watching this. If you're watching this on YouTube, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It would mean a lot. Really help me out in the algorithm and get me growing so I can give you guys more content. If you're watching this on X, then I appreciate you guys. If you don't follow me already, like I mentioned, I drop one of these videos every single month just to show you guys how I'm managing my finances, show you my progress, keep myself accountable, and show you that I'm practicing what I preach. So go hit that follow button, and I look forward to answering your questions and catching up with you in the comments below.